It's kind of disrespectful, actually. I like to call them gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. Try to see if you can figure out which one's which. Well, I'm happy to report my average screen time is down. Happy Sunday. It's so echoey in here. I feel so weird recording here. 3 hours. Average is now 3 hours in the last week. Not like I was on a plane and doing a ton of work catch up and shopping for this trip. Not like I was doing anything or anything. Let me take this thing off because I look ridiculous. All right, it's Sunday. Last day of DreamHack. I am doing my hair right now because I'm also exporting a video right now, so I need to repack because I had an outfit that I pulled out last night, but I ended up hating it when I actually put it on. So this is the backup shirt. It's one of my go-to shirts. So I was like, I don't really want to wear one of my like everyday shirts for this thing, you know, like maybe something a little bit better than that. No, this is like one of my everyday shirts. I got it from H&M like 4 or 5 years ago, maybe 6, because I don't even shop at H&M anymore, so. Ugh, this hairbrush sucks. I wish I just brought my normal size hairbrush because this one is horrible. Maybe I can just turn this off and get better lighting. Oh, that's so much better. Because the lighting in here is really good, but there's this like lighted mirror here that keeps falling, which is why it's like in frame right now. And it was making the lighting too bright. Oh wait, I'm like pulling my hair out. My eyes are watering. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, I'm exhausted still. My SD card is like losing storage space or something because I'm already below 4 hours on the SD card. That's weird. Okay, anyways. Last day of DreamHack. I was very social yesterday, so today I have to lock in because this is the last day to lock in, which is funny because today was supposed to be my social day. It's fine. I'm just gonna have to I have to put things around when I'm doing everything else. So originally I wanted to get there at 10. It's 9:24 and I'm only exporting today's video right now. I'm gonna have to stick around in my hotel room a little bit longer to get it up now because usually what I would do is come home back to the hotel around 5 and do finishing of the upload then, but I can't do that today because I'm leaving for the airport at 6:30, in and around there. I say in and around there because the last thing I'm doing today, which is the VTuber mixer, starts at 4 and goes to 6. The con itself ends at 6, so I don't know if they're gonna pull out like a bye, you can't stay here, community campground is closed, or if I'll be able to stick around for a little bit after that, because I know the other gathering I went to on Friday, we kind of stuck around in there for like half an hour afterwards. So my hard out is 6:15. I have to leave by then to go get my luggage because I'm leaving it at the front desk because I'm checking out at, technically at time, checkout time is 11 though, so the YouTube gathering starts at 11, so we'll be fine time-wise. I still have like an hour and a half, so the video I think is almost done exporting. The upload, I'm gonna like multitask the upload, so I'm gonna make a thumbnail while it uploads sort of thing. But for now, I'm fixing my very flat hair because this shower has not been doing my hair justice. To be fair, I mentioned this earlier, like maybe day 1, is that I didn't bring like half of my hair products. I have a lot of products I put in my hair after I get out of the shower, and I didn't bring them because I literally did not even process that because I didn't use, like the last time I traveled wasn't even using these products yet, so I like didn't remember that I needed like a thing, you know? My little curtain bangies though have been doing really good. The bangs are banging. I am starving, by the way. But the leftovers I have in my little mini fridge here do not appetize me anymore. I think they've kind of like, not necessarily spoiled or gone bad because it's like they're not that old. They did say eat by Saturday and it's now Sunday, so anyone's guess there. So what happened last night? Because I really did not have the time to talk about it because I was just exhausted. I did end up packing because I basically packed while I was transferring these files. And then I basically had to unpack a bunch of stuff to find this shirt in my luggage. And now I have to repack a bunch of stuff. What I'm probably gonna do though, because I put my leather jacket back on my luggage, because I was gonna wear a sweater today, and it wasn't the vibe. The sweater was not the vibe. So I have to fit a big sweater in there, but I put my leather jacket in, so I'm probably just gonna take the leather jacket out and just leave it with my stuff and then like carry it on the plane. Like, oh, I brought a jacket. Look at me, I brought a jacket. Even though I'm probably not gonna wear it at all. So I might wear it on the plane. My plane here was really cold. It So I might wear it. It might be a good idea to have that. I think this is the best we're gonna get for hair today. Which means we have to take this little chatting session out to the main area because it's so echoey in here and I don't like it. Okay, that's fine. My straightener needs time to cool down so I can get it in the suitcase anyways. Oh, glasses. Did I setting spray? Well, you're on top of my setting spray. You're balanced on my makeup bag. So we're just gonna say I did setting spray. What's the worst that'll happen? My skin is also not happy, like at all. The amount of face masks I'm gonna have to do when I get back is ridiculous. All right, we're back at the light. Oh, my mom's calling. I'll answer that in a second. So last night I did go to one of the after parties for DreamHack. Only one, because I knew after the one I went to ended, there was another one, and I did not go. I didn't go to any of those because that was. I got home at like 1:30 probably, and there was people who stayed out. Literally, I was on Twitter when I woke up, like obviously just the morning scroll, you know. And I think there was people who were still out at like 7. Like that's impressive, but I could never. I guess what happened last night though at the first one is that they ran out of normal like wristbands. So I somehow got a VIP one, which was actually kind of nice because literally nobody was in the VIP area. So it was nice and quiet. And as somebody who's not a party person and literally just drank water all night, it was nice. I say all night, but I don't think I left or like got there until like 11, quite frankly. So that happened. But yeah, it was fun. I still don't think I'm a party person, but it was fun. Today we have to go to 3 gatherings at Community Campground throughout the day. Originally I wanted to get there to the convention center at 10, but I'm definitely gonna have to push that back. I have to probably leave by like 10:30, so I have about an hour to have this video finish up. It's finalizing the export. No idea how long it's gonna take, but we'll figure it out. And then I have to leave my luggage and stuff down there, do the checkout, everything. So I probably will be a little bit late to the YouTube gathering, quite frankly, but that's fine. I don't really know anyone else who's going. I might have convinced somebody to come with me who also does YouTube on top of like Twitch and stuff, but I think they're still asleep. So there's that. I wanted to get coffee. I don't think I'm gonna have time for coffee. But I'll probably get coffee afterwards, quite frankly. I'm gonna probably get coffee afterwards. And, ooh, but I have to do indie games. That's the thing. There's at least one indie game I haven't played yet that I really want to play before I leave, or at the very least, get footage of somebody else playing it, if they'll let me. Because I don't need to play it myself. Because the thing is, if they have a demo or something, I'll probably check out that demo eventually as well. So, you know, I think that's about it. If I can get to Expo and see if they have Badoofi, I would like to get a Badoofi sticker at the very least. I want to put it on my car back in Texas. I think it would be really funny, quite frankly. I want a Badoofi car sticker because I see so many people with Bucky on their car. No shade to Bucky, by the way. We love Bucky in this household. But I want Badoofi. That's fun. Apart from that, I think that's about it. Indie game award thing is, I think, being announced today, and voting is technically today. I would like to try in like my 2-hour, 3-hour, I think it's 2-hour break between the YouTube gathering and the 1,000 Dreams gathering. I think it's 1,000 Dreams. I always get their name wrong because it's like too many words. Between those two, I have like, I think a 2-hour break, and that's kind of when I need to get everything done, because I think the 1,000 Dreams and VTuber gatherings are back to back, if I'm not mistaken. I might have an hour in between though. Oh no, I don't. I only have half an hour because at 3:30, they're announcing that Indie Game Award. So we want to go there. We want to see that. But apart from that, that's kind of the schedule for today. I need to get into Expo to get Badoofi. If I do that first, I might do that first, because the voting is still going, or like it's only for today for all the indie like award things they're giving out. And I would like to do that after playing the last couple of games I want to play, or just seeing gameplay, because there's this one, it's like Into the Walk or Outside the Walk or something, like it's like 3 words that ends with walk, and it's like a little cooking game. I have not gotten to play it once this entire time, because every single time I walk by the table, it is like packed. So I need to play that. I think I've played most other things I would like to play. There's probably a couple that I haven't touched on. The problem is I'm really bad at remembering names, so I'm gonna have to do like a couple loops around to like remember all the names of these games. Also, I think you have to scan a QR code to vote, which actually means I'll probably just do the rounds that way, because there's a couple of games I have in mind that I really liked, so I would like to do that. But yeah, kind of a really mishmash of a plan. I did a horrible job explaining it for today, but I am going to finish repacking because all my stuff is now strewn all over the place because I hated my outfit. So that's today. I don't know if this vlog is combined with day 2. We'll find out, or I'll find out later. but let's get her done, I guess. She's done. I somehow managed to get at least one, if not 2 videos up every single day while I was at DreamHack. Today's video is done. I don't know if it's a very good video, but it's a video. It's something. And I have stuff to do. Wait, I'm almost unpacking as well. Let's do this. Goodbye, hotel. Somehow I made it through this weekend. Don't look at the unmade bed. I did not have time. Somehow we made it through this weekend, but there's still more. So let's go. Like 3 weeks later. What? How long is it? Also pay no attention to my dusty keyboard. I need to get one of those little keyboard vacuums or something. It's been a while since DreamHack, but I've just put off recording this footage because I haven't felt like putting on a full face of makeup. And then I'm like, well, I should do that opposed to the VTuber model. I keep going back and forth on how I want to end this video, but it's been like 3-4 weeks now. So we just have to do this. Yeah, this is from October 6th, Sunday, October 6th. It is now Monday, October 28th. So yeah, like over 3 weeks since this should have happened. So we don't have a model, we have nothing. We're just doing some hand cam footage. I will say, I wanted to kind of give a little recap on the DreamHack experience in this video, but it's been so long now, I feel like I can't do it justice. I don't even remember what's in this bag, by the way. I bought stuff, I don't remember what's in here. So we're just gonna, if I remember little bits and pieces, we'll bring it up, and I'll probably have some sappy thing to say at the end. But I did spend more time in the artist alley on my very last day, because the artist alley was by the community area, which is where I spent most of my time on the very last day of DreamHack. And then I'll tell the story about how I almost missed my flight probably at the end. But this happened first. So I think the YouTube campground meetup was first. That was the first one I went to at 11 a.m. And it was fine. I feel like most of my recap is kind of what I wanted to talk about and will talk about here very briefly. All the people who put the campground meetup things together did a fantastic job. They did great. But most of the campground meetup things I went to, there was a lot of people at those meetups, especially on the Sunday, where you could tell their heart wasn't necessarily in the right place. And I feel like that's the best way I can put it. Also, don't pay attention to my thumb. I forgot to bring this up. I cut my finger on a piece of ice. It's a really bad cut, and the Band-Aid won't stay on because I keep bending my thumb. So I had to tape it onto my finger, almost like a cast, so I don't bend my thumb. So this is the current situation that's going on here. Pay no attention to it. And yes, you can get a really bad cut on a piece of ice. I thought that was like a haha funny comedic thing that people do in like mystery novels. Like, I'm gonna stab this person with an ice knife. No, that's a thing. I actually got injured on a piece of ice. Anyways, back to what we were talking about. It was a couple of the different meetups, like the 1,000 Dreams Fund one was also on Sunday, and that one was perfectly fine. I feel like they needed more time. Like, I feel like there was a lot of talking that happened at that one, and not like networking, which is kind of, I feel like, what it was meant for. It was mostly kind of just like a lecture. I feel like they just needed more time. I wish they would have been given more time, but all the community things only were an hour. Some of them probably should have been given extra time. I'm just gonna say, some of them could have gone 2 hours. The YouTube one was first thing in the morning though. It was really put together really well. That one I had got little goodies from, so I got this little squishy guy, which I love and have kept in my purse since I got it, because I sometimes just like to play with little things. I think I was kind of dissociating for the entirety of the YouTube one, and I just played with this little guy and I love him. I did pick the bat one because it matches my VTuber model, but he's a little guy, he's so squishy. It's a good squish too. Like, some squishy things don't have a good squish. This is a good squish. Also, I'm pretty sure this is where I got this. Of course, there's a piece of hair stuck to it, but this little keychain as well. The person putting it on, I forget their name, had a lot of little goodies, and this was one of them, this little pumpkin keychain, which I also thought was funny because on my model right now I have the head pumpkin, but the funny thing about the head pumpkin is I'm allergic to pumpkin, so you can see the dilemma. And then the other last thing I got, I'm pretty sure I have everything here. I think I lost some stickers and I used some stickers as well. They had little like neon stickers, so I took this funny cool guy pig. I took the moon with the cloud because it's the vibe, right? Look at my channel banner. I also took this sun one. I don't remember why I took this, but the girl putting it on said take as many as you like, so I think I just started taking stickers at some point. I also took the heart because it was cute. I also have no idea if we're focusing on any of this. And I took the planet because it was my model colors and also the vibe. So I took those stickers from that one. And then, but yeah, like there was just, I feel like for that meetup, most of the people were there for the right reasons, but there was definitely a handful of people that were not and just kind of dominated the conversation with things that weren't relevant to YouTube as much. And the point was, it was a community meetup to talk about being a YouTube creator. And as somebody who, my main platform is YouTube, I don't really use Twitch, I really don't like TikTok, that sort of thing. I was really looking forward to it, to meet other YouTube creators, because I feel like, especially DreamHack Weekend, most people were Twitch focused. So I was really excited to meet YouTube focused creators. It was a lot of Kick and Twitch, so I was really excited for that one. And it was fine. Like I said, it's not on the part of the person putting it on. More so, I feel like, I don't even know how to describe, it was some of the people showing up, if that makes sense. But then I also did spend some more time at Indie Playground. I don't think I played the table I got this from, but it was the table, there was a table that I did not get footage for, I believe, but they also had other games listed when I went back on Sunday, and one of them is a game that I actually have on my backlog right now and will be playing in the next couple of weeks. So I recognized it. I was like, oh, I have a review copy of that game literally sitting on my PC at home. I'm gonna be playing it in a little bit. I just wanted to like chat, you know, I wasn't really feeling like playing games on the final day. I kind of was spent at that point. And so like even the footage, I have 2 games I think I played. I eventually gave up on Indie Playground because I was like, I can't keep doing this. I've been gamed out, if you will. So I got this sticker from them. And then I finally played the walk game. I forget what it was called, but there is footage of it earlier. I sucked at it. I don't really know why, but this is a sticker I got because if you did their demo, they let you, I forget the name of the game, but it's like you have the little sticks in a bucket and there's different prizes on the stick. I've played this game before, right? But I forget what it's called. So I got the baby prize, like the C tier prize. Literally, I think it was like SR, SSR, like they did it gacha levels and I was like, I know this, I got this, we're good. But I got like the bottom of the barrel and got some stickers. I actually think I have one of them on my water bottle. I do. But that was that. I gave up on Indie Playground after that because for whatever reason, my brain, I was like I said, I had spent all of the YouTube meetup dissociating and playing with this little guy. So by then I was spent. So I just decided, okay, I'm just gonna go spend some more money at the Artist Alley. Why not? So that's where we're at now. I have everything in this little bag. I do not remember what I bought, but we'll find out. This is also, I think, when I started grabbing a bunch of cards to look at later because people had really nice large prints and I didn't have space for them. So we're just gonna go down. I don't know where I got what, but I have this little chibi power. I literally don't know where I got what, but I do have all the cards. So I will be showing those. Please focus on little power. My camera doesn't want to focus on power. That's kind of disrespectful actually, but there's power. This might have been the shop. I grabbed so many, I don't know. This is one of the cards I grabbed. Some of these are like the artists of things and others are ones I want to check out later. This Crystal Creations is one I want to check out. I also have a card from Minth that I would like to check out sometime in the future. This needs to focus because there's words on it. Please focus. I'm like trying to pay attention. Please focus. There we go, I think it's focused. Okay, this one, yeah. And then, ooh, I have no idea where the sticker is from, by the way, but there was one table that they had this like DreamHack exclusive Ellen sticker. Ellen's Endless Zone Zero. And every convention I go to recently, I've been on the lookout for Zenless merch because it's so hard to find right now because the game is still like pretty new. Please focus on Miss Ellen. Please focus on my teenage shark daughter. I'm just like, how close do I need to get to focus on Ellen? What if I just tap my viewfinder? What if we do that? Perfect. Okay, so Ellen,
And I was like, okay, I need to know, how do I get my hands on Miss Ellen? How do I get my hands on this sticker? And they're like, actually, we're giving these out for free. So I didn't buy anything from this table, but I did take their free Ellen sticker, and their card is in here somewhere. So the artist is somewhere. I was really, really good about this. I would match the merch to the cards, but I probably am not going to. I'm gonna be so real, but all the cards are in here. Then I wanna say Power. Okay, Power is from, and I think this is actually their card. This Karebu is probably their card, actually. They had a couple of like sale things going on, so I grabbed a bunch of stuff. Power, I think, is from them. There's this, which I thought was really funny. I saw it and I was like, I absolutely need that sticker. It's a Pokemon reference. Onigiri is a jelly donut. This is like the quote from the series, and I remember watching that as a kid, obviously, so I was like, I need that. Also, I really wanted to get some sort of free run merch because I finally watched more of free run right before I left for DreamHack, so I was kind of in a, I was on a free run hyperfixation era moment, and so I got a free run sticker because it was really cute. Also, I got magnets from this person, which literally it has marked on there. I got a little Gojo magnet because he's a menace and I love him. I got, there's a theme here. I got another head empty merch magnet because if you remember, on I think Saturday, I got a Squishmallow head empty sticker, but now it's a little bunny, which is cute. I have another card here and I don't know where it's from. Then I have Wanderer magnet because I'm trying to get more magnets because I have so many stickers. I have run out of real estate for stickers, but I do have room for other things. Which, now that I'm looking at this, I did spend money and got this. Was this from the person? Were they the, okay, it's the same person. So I spent a bunch of money at this one person's stall because I saw this limited DreamHack sticker like the day before. I think this is all from the same person, actually, now that I'm looking at it. It's all this Kadebu person. And then I just grabbed cards from everyone else. So Ellen is probably from one of these two shops right here. One of these two. Or it could be this one. Oh my god, wait. I wish people put like their ads on their, because some people put their ads on their stickers and it makes things easier for me. Because I also have this card from Claire, which is adorable. Focus on that, please. It's hard because I would use my thumb to like manually track on my thing, but I can't do anything with this thumb. It's busted. Like this thumb is really busted. Anyways, I think that's where Ellen came from. And then I saw this, my first run around at the artist. I think I saw this like day one, so like on Friday, and was like, I need this. I absolutely need this. And also it's not tracking on the right thing. Please track on Pikachu, thank you. I absolutely need the limited Pokemon card Pikachu sticker. It's like a shiny, it's hollow. Is it hollow? No, it's just kind of shiny. But you needed to spend like 30 bucks or something. I'm like, I don't have the brain power to do that right now. But I did after this, and so I have Pikachu. Maybe? Because there's like writing on the back, so I'm like, where is this, what is this closest to? I don't know. I thought I went to more stands, little Artist Alley stands on the last day, but apparently not. So that was the damage there. I can't wait to put my magnets on my fridge finally. I've been saving these for 3 weeks. I've done nothing with them. But I think that is everything. As you can see, I also put my little charms on my phone at this point. So we have the squad. I like to call them Gaslight, Gatekeep, Girl Boss, and they keep me company throughout the day. Try to see if you can figure out which one's which. We have Sunday, Avengerine, and Asterion Baldur's Gate 3. Figure it out. But that was the merch. I think we're good. I actually don't know what the rest of the footage from this video has in it, so I don't think I'm gonna need to add anything else after the fact, but that was it. Cause that was sort of the, like I'm trying, cause it was like the meetups were kind of weird in that way, where you could tell that there was like, there was one of the meetups I went to, I'm not gonna say which one or which day it was on just because I don't want to put anyone on blast, but one of the ones I went to, there were some issues where I was constantly getting spoken over. I was exporting a video this whole time, it just finished. I was constantly getting spoken over. I was constantly having people laugh at things I said, which kind of coincides with the other one. It was just not a good experience, but there was some really great people I met there. That was the dichotomy of it, right? There was some really, really great people I met over the entire weekend, and then there was other people where I really hope I don't run into, and I don't think it was any creators, I will say that. All the creators I met were wonderful, wonderful people, and I look forward to like meeting with and collaborating with a lot of these people in the future. But there was some other people throughout the event, and some of it wasn't even people I interacted with. Like I remember, I think it was on Saturday, there was this one guy walking around live streaming. I think it was to Kick, because I saw his screen for a second. I think it was Kick, and he was saying some really horrible things. Like just walking around the venue to his chat about like women, and it was just, I was standing right there, and I probably would have been in the background of the stream, but I actually walked around him to not be in it because I just didn't. It was really weird. I don't think I ever ran into that guy again, but the one time I did, it was strange. I don't think he was actually there as a featured creator either. I think he was just there. But so that's not on like the event for like inviting him. I think it was just weird. I walked past that happening, like out in the open, in 4K, you know? What else? I think I was originally talking about some of the people at the community campground meetup things. Like, most of the people I met throughout the weekend were great, but then there was others where it was just like, I hope I don't run into you again. But that was very much in the minority. But it's like, you know, when you think back to something and also it's getting dark, the sun is kind of like going behind a cloud. When you think back to something and in your mind, you think mainly of the negative over the positive. I know I'm not the only person who does this, but this is just something I keep coming back to. Like, yes, I do want to go to more DreamHack events in the future. I want to go back in 2025, both to Atlanta as well as Dallas. It's more closer to me. So I do want to go to both. I've already also announced I will be going to Loot Fest in Fort Worth for I think end of February. So I already have events that I'm planning to go to as a creator in the future. So it's not like this entire event soured the whole experience. I just keep thinking back to those moments. It felt very high school in those moments. Because I was somebody in high school who would constantly get talked over and laughed at for like my interests and things like that, which is partially why I kind of got into like YouTube content creation, because there was nobody immediately around me who liked the same things I do. So I wanted to go, I needed to get that out somewhere. You guys have seen me hyperfixate on things. I needed to get that energy out somewhere, and that's what social media was for me. So I went into DreamHack thinking I would be able to just like be a nerd the entire weekend, but then there was people who kind of soured that experience in a weird way. And again, it was none of the creators I met, by the way. All the creators were great, but there was some other like event attendees that I think it was a weird experience. So that's when I've been saying, like, I know what I want to do differently next time. I know how I feel about everything. Like, I do plan on going back, but it was like there was good and bad to the event at the end of the day. But I do plan on going back next time. If DreamHack is so kind as to invite me again, because I did really enjoy it, and I do miss it. I do wish that there was more events like this that I could go to, which is why I'm really excited to go to Loot Fest in a couple months, especially because it's local in Texas, so it's easier for me to get to. And I look forward to meeting like other Texas-based creators, because I think that's so fun to meet like local creators, as well as non-creators as well. I think it's really fun. But on the topic of DreamHack, I know next year I want to go to more of the competitive gaming event things. I want to go sit in on more of those. Maybe not go to as many campground meetups just because I had some bad experiences, but there's definitely a couple I'd probably go to. I do plan on going to if they redo them and they're put on by some of the same people as Atlanta, because I think I did make friends while I was at DreamHack, so I considered some of the people I met friends, so. But on the flip side of that, I want to go to more of the competitive gaming events. I know for Sweden, DreamHack Sweden is coming up. They just announced that they're adding Valorant to the roster. I love watching Valorant. It's really bad. I suck at the game, but I love watching it. Kind of like how I love watching League at the same time. I suck at League. I had a stint. I was a Lux main stint. We've talked about it before. I love watching it though. Kind of like how I used to love watching Overwatch, and what got me into playing Overwatch. I did actually play Overwatch more than I played the Riot games, but they finally added Valorant to the roster, so I really hope they keep that up. I would love to just sit down and watch some competitive Valorant. It's so fun to watch. I think it's in the same vein of like why I liked watching competitive Overwatch, but you don't get to see that as much. I think there was some competitive Overwatch that I just didn't watch at DreamHack. So next year I want to watch a lot more of the competitive gaming stuff, especially, I actually had a family member initially who was going to go to DreamHack as well to watch the competitive gaming stuff, and talking to them made me realize I missed out on that entire scene of the event, so I have nothing to say about it, and I wish I did. So next DreamHack, 200%, I am putting it into my schedule. I am planning to watch some competitive gaming. We need to do it, especially if Valorant is there, because I love watching competitive Valorant. It's so bad, but I love it. I do hope they do drag and drop again. I want to go see that again so bad. I hope they do, what is the other thing? Drag and drop, the cosplay contest was great. I hope to see that again. Next time, I need to get the pen lights. I keep saying this every time I go to like an Idol cover performance. I need to get the pen lights because the vibe at the Idol performance at DreamHack was not there. And I think if more people had pen lights, if more people knew what we were doing, it might have been there. So next time I need to get some pen lights, which I have one, but it's broken because I broke it. So I need, and also you need two. So I need to do that. But I think I've said my piece on DreamHack Atlanta this year's DreamHack Atlanta. That's really it. My hotel was great. The hotel experience, I know for a fact I did right. That I would do it the same way again. The flight, getting there and back was great. Oh, that's a lie. So I almost missed my flight. So I did this really fun thing where the hotel for Sunday night was like $500. And I booked really early, by the way, so it wasn't like last minute booking. I booked really early. My hotel would have been like $500. So I decided, okay, I'm going to have the hotel front desk hold my luggage for the day, which they did. I was really nervous about that as well because I had expensive equipment in there. Their system was great. All my stuff was fine. They're awesome. The Signia, great hotel. If it's honest, I feel like I'm doxing myself if I say I would stay there again next year, but also it's the connected hotel and the security in there is really good, so great. But my flight, I booked it for, I think takeoff was like 8 p.m. The event ended at 5 or 6. I did leave about half an hour early because nothing was really happening at the time. So I left then. My Uber picked me up at 6. Originally it was gonna pick me up at 6:30, but then I decided for 6 because I got out at like 5:30. So the event ended at 6. What happened then, I got stuck. I didn't know the extent of Atlanta traffic. So the airport was maybe 20 minutes from the event venue. I didn't know the extent of Atlanta traffic on a Sunday. And so I think I was in my Uber for for maybe an hour, which should have been 20 minutes. And so then I'm like, okay, cool. I got a running gun now. I gotta get in through security. I have to do all these things. So luckily I did have enough time to still check my bag, which is great because I could not have brought that on the plane. My suitcase was too heavy, too big to have been something I brought onto the plane as well. So I'm lucky about that. I did have enough time to check in, get my bag checked. We're good. Then I get to the TSA line. It was backed up. So I've never seen a TSA line backed up that bad. Like, it was bad. And I've had some bad airport experiences before, but it was really bad. So I'm waiting in that TSA line for 20-30 minutes before I even reached a kiosk. I reached the kiosk, my bags get momentarily confiscated to be checked, which is very normal. It happens all the time because I have so much expensive tech equipment in there. I have a laptop, I had camera stuff. It gets confiscated to get checked every single time I take a flight. I was not surprised by that at all. I'm kind of used to that by now because I have this weird assortment of expensive tech equipment and plushies in my bags, and it just confuses TSA. I've literally had TSA look at me and be like, what's going on here before? So I wasn't surprised by that. So there was kiosks on both sides of the thing. Also, my camera might die, so if it dies, I will go grab the charger thing so we can continue. But I'm gonna continue the yapping until then. Actually, no, I'm gonna go grab the charger thing. We're on the kiosks. Be right back. BRB. Okay, she's plugged in now. Where were we? The kiosks. There were kiosks on both sides, right? So I went through the metal detector thing. It was fine. I never set off the metal detector with as much tech as I have. I know to put it in the box. It was fine there. But I went, because there was a big kiosk line, like the conveyor belt, and then there was a smaller one. I went to the bigger one. I didn't realize this, but my bag, I don't know if I originally put it on that one, but regardless, that's where it ended up, on the other side. So I was waiting looking at this other side for probably another 20-30 minutes because my bag just wasn't showing up. I didn't have my phone, keys, boarding pass, wallet with my ID in it. I had nothing. I was standing there, even without my shoes. I was standing there in Hello Kitty socks. So I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous now. And eventually, I realize it's on the other side. Because eventually, I'm like, I need to find staff or something because my bags have just disappeared. I thought somebody stole my luggage and my boarding pass and everything, and at that point, I would have been screwed. I couldn't leave Atlanta. I was panicking. And so, keep in mind, it's been an hour now. My flight leaves in another hour. So I'm just like, this is bad. This is really bad. Eventually, I turn my head and see all my stuff was behind me for at least 10 minutes. So that was great. That was really great. And then I had to gun it to the trains, which the trains come back. Put a footnote in the trains, they come back. The shuttle train thing they have at the Atlanta airport. I get on, and funnily enough, I'm holding onto the bar on the train, and I meet another person who is at DreamHack as a creator who I just didn't see all weekend at all. Very nice person. They were a cosplayer, very nice. We had a nice little chat. Going to the exact same place as me, the Austin airport. So it was just the funniest thing where it was like, we're both panicking. I think I was panicking initially more than her, but then when I ran into somebody who was also going to the same exact terminal, same exact flight I was like, okay, this is chill now. It doesn't matter how many flights, I've been on a bunch of flights at this point, and I was just like, the procedure itself is fine. I was more concerned about the timing of everything. So that works. I now have somebody to talk to, which is nice. Because initially I was gonna open up my laptop and edit because I thought I'd have more time at my terminal. No, I didn't. So I get there, we watch each other's stuff in shifts so we can go grab dinner from somewhere. And so I had these really good, I wanted Mexican food so bad when I was like at the end of my trip because I didn't realize how much I have good Mexican food in Texas. I have it a lot apparently because by the time I was done with my Atlanta trip, I wanted good Mexican food, like good tacos so bad. I have since gotten good tacos, don't worry about it. But I got like these two like $8 quesadillas. Like there was 2.5, and they were some of the best quesadillas I think I've ever had. And the salsa was really good as well. I was like, after everything that happened, I did get to my flight in time. I think I only had like 45 minutes before we started boarding, which I'm somebody who likes to be on time. So I'm usually early, so that scared me a lot. But I get there, I get my quesadillas, I chill, everything's great. So I did almost miss my flight back to Austin, but I didn't, and that's great because the very next morning, probably not even 5 hours later, all the terminal trains went down. So they have these shuttle trains, they all broke. And that's when most people were leaving from DreamHack. So I've said this already, but I hope everyone got home safe. I hope everyone's good, but all the trains went down when everyone was leaving DreamHack. And so I woke up the next morning at like noon because I was just dead. I got back to my apartment at like 11, 12 o'clock at night. So I was just dead. There was another thing with the apartment. My fridge broke while I was gone and my freezer stopped freezing. So I had to deal with that when I got home. Luckily, it was just like a quick like couple buttons sort of thing and I was able to fix it, went to sleep, woke up in the morning, it was fine. I say woke up in the morning, but it was noon. So I wake up, I'm checking my phone at noon and I see 3 hours ago is when all the trains went down. So yeah, it was maybe like 5 hours after I landed in Austin that everything went down. Everything just went belly up essentially. So I'm glad I left when I did, even though I almost missed my flight and it was really stressful because if not, I might have still missed my flight because the trains went down and you had to walk the entire length of the Atlanta airport, which the Atlanta airport, I will say it with my full chest, Atlanta was great. I would 200% go back, not just for DreamHack, but for other things. I'm thinking about going to some of the conventions up down there in 2025. So like I think MomoCon is down there. MomoCon and DragonCon I think are the two that are like Atlanta, Georgia area. So looking at those. But on the flip side of that, y'all's airport sucks. I will say with my full chest, the Atlanta airport might be one of the worst airports I've ever been to, and I've been to LAX more than once. I've been to LAX multiple times, and still I think Atlanta's worse. But I would still go back. Similarly to LAX, I would still go back. Yeah, Atlanta airport kinda sucks, but I think I think y'all might just be understaffed, and I feel for you there. So, that was the recap that I said I wasn't gonna do, but then I did. This is the merch pile. I'm gonna go put these magnets on my fridge. I gotta figure out what to do with Miss Free Run here because that was my goal. I wanted Free Run merch and I got Free Run merch, but we're done. We are done. And the DreamHack arc, the DreamHack 2024 Atlanta arc has ended. We're done. I do still have some games in the arsenal of indie games I played there that I will be playing on the channel, but the DreamHack specific content is officially concluded. At least until next year. Fingers crossed. I really hope, don't get it twisted, I would love to go again. DreamHack people, please invite me back. Please. I really had fun. So that is that. We're gonna end with my little squishy guy. So that is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like down below. What else? Like, comment, subscribe, bell notification. I forgot my own outro. I don't usually yap like this, so I forgot it. I do plan on having more vlogs out. Hopefully this year we'll have some stuff we're doing, but most of my events are not starting up again until next year. What I'm looking at on the horizon is there's a con in San Antonio that I'm looking at in January, but then also I think it's IkiCon in the Austin area, I will be attending as well. Not as a creator or anything, just because it's more local to me, because it's Austin area, so it's easier for me to get to. So I don't have to book a hotel. I can just kind of like go there and back day of, and it's like less than 45 minutes of driving one way. So I'm like, this is fine. But looking at that, we're doing Loot Fest up in Fort Worth. We're doing, hopefully, the other DreamHack. This is what I'm looking at, and I also am having any other cons on my radar. If there is a con you would like me to look into attending, especially if it's Texas, especially if it's in Texas, let me know in the comments down below. Or probably better to just at me on Twitter, because I'm really bad at reading comments. And as always, I hope everyone is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world, and a happy Halloween later this week, because it took me that long to get this up. And I will see you all in my next video. We gotta do this, Hold on, I gotta make the little guy wave. Bye guys, bye!